ask my simple question: were there human civilizations that rose and then got wiped out long before the ones we all learned about? Here's the evidence sprint, no fluff, let's go. First stop, Göbekli Tepe, Turkey, around 9600 BCE. Think Stonehenge, but older by 6,000 years. Massive T-shaped pillars, carved animals arranged in circles, buried on purpose. And it appears hunter-gatherers built it before agriculture was supposed to exist. To me, that screams organized religion, art, and engineering right after the Ice Age. Not farmers yet, still building cathedrals in stone. Implication: there might have been sophisticated culture clusters that don't fit the neat first civilization. Sumer story. Now, the wildcard, the Younger Dryas, about 12,800 years ago, the climate whiplashed into sudden cooling. Scientists have found layers with nanodiamonds, platinum spikes, melt glass from North America to Greenland to Syria. Some researchers argue impact event triggered fires, extinctions, and chaos. Others push back hard. This is an active debate. But if something that abrupt hit, it could explain why flood myths show up everywhere. It would have felt like the world ended. Jump forward to proven cities that still vanished. The Indus Valley, Harappa, Mohenjo-Daro. We're talking urban grids, sewage systems, standardized weights 4,000 years ago. Then, decline likely due to weakened monsoons and tectonic shifts. The script is still undeciphered. A giant civilization gone. The Minoans on Crete built palace complexes, plumbing, stunning art, and wrote in Linear A. Around 1600 BCE, Thera, modern Santorini, erupted with insane force. Tsunamis, ash, trade disruptions, their world cracked. And in the Aegean, that mattered to everyone. Out in Micronesia, Nan Madol rises from the ocean, basalt, log-like columns stacked into islets and walls. Tinchi, I've passed off, a ton of stone moved over water. Oral histories speak of earlier builders. The exact logistics still bent the brain. Ancient Sumer gives us the flood tablet, Gilgamesh's story of waters wiping the slate. Deep Kusamum Sachit core samples suggest big Mesopotamian floods around 2900 BCE. Myth meets memory of catastrophe. Then there's Atlantis-style chatter. Some claims are shaky, so let's separate the signal. Real signal, Doggerland. A Mesolithic world under the North Sea, drowned as ice melted and seas rose, especially after 6200 BCE. It was land with people, culture, and then gone beneath the waves. There are also reported submerged structures off places like Dwaka and Bimini, but these range from intriguing to disputed. Keep the skepticism, keep digging. And the Bronze Age collapse around 1200 BCE. That's the multiplayer wipe. Mycenaeans, Hittites, Egypt's new kingdom, all hammered within decades. Climate shifts, earthquakes, migration, new warfare. A whole network failed, civilization reset. So, were there earlier civilizations that got wiped out? If by civilization you mean cities right in states. Those arise later. But organized, sophisticated cultures capable of megaliths, complex trade, and monumental ritual. Absolutely. And some were crushed by nature's left hook. Ice retreat, sea level rise, volcanoes, sudden cooling, drought. Humanity keeps building, and the planet keeps reminding us who's boss. The takeaway, our story is longer and messier than the tidy 5,000-year timeline. We've risen, fallen, adapted, forgotten, and rediscovered again and again. And if we want to avoid being a footnote like Doggerland or a layer of ash like Thera, we study the past, respect the risks, and design for resilience. Question for you: what's the most convincing piece of evidence that we've missed a whole chapter of human history? Drop it below. I'm diving into the comments